again, I want to say thank you for all you guys fishing with us. We should have close to 120 teams signed up. I'm not sure exactly how many fishing, but we should have a good many fishing this morning, a good crowd. And so again, welcome to Yeti FOW College Fishing presented by Bass Pro Shops. We got a couple people to thank, and mainly Yeti.
This is the third and final event for them to qualify for the national championship in 2019. We have 120 boats here at this event, and today we're going to take the top 11 to the national championship in 2019.
It'll be pretty stiff competition. There's some of the best college fishermen are out here from all across the country, so yeah, it's going to be stiff.
You never know. You can be on top of the game one day and on the bottom the next day, and he's understood that. He's fished enough in his life that he can go out one day and catch him, the next day you're not. So, you know, putting that together, he's going to go out there and try and hope for the best.
I met Lauren, it would have been November of my freshman year of college. We were assigned to fish at a small college tournament in Bull Shoals. I put on George Strait in the truck. When she got in, she goes, "Do you want to be friends?" And I said, I guess I don't have a choice. And we've really been really close ever since.
Okay, let me just ask you though, if you were a bass, would you eat that?
I try to keep an open mind about everything. That doesn't always mean that I succeed. I've never actually fished with a girl. Like, I've taken my sister fishing once, but that was about the closest I could compare. Oh my God, what if I have to go to the bathroom? I'll actually be honest, for the first probably 7 months that I knew her and was fishing with her, I didn't go to the bathroom. I refused.
I did not know that he was in agony for that long, as he put it, I guess. You could have done it on day one. It doesn't matter to me. My name is Lauren Plunkett. I'm a junior at Drury University. I'm also on the Drury bass fishing team. Fishing is definitely probably 99% male. I'll be honest, I get a lot of looks at the ramp in the morning at weigh-ins and stuff. Everybody's like, "Oh hey, there's a girl over there," but I'd rather impress them with the bag that I'm weighing in than anything else.
I think people view her as kind of the underdog in a sense. If you can catch fish and put fish in the boat, I really don't care.
My name's Hank Weldon. I'm the director of the Carhartt Bassmaster College Series here at Bassmaster. Been with the company since 2011, and we have platforms that start as early when kids are in the second grade. So now, starting at second grade, they're learning how to fish in tournaments.
Might go back in this marina.
Guys, Lake of the Ozarks coming up into this month. Grant, Cole, you guys fish it quite a bit. What do you think the bite's going to be like? What would you recommend? What parts of the lake? College bass fishing really started about 2005. I think there was just a handful of teams, and now there's over 259 teams just a few years later, so it's growing like crazy. You go to the events and they're almost like a Bassmaster Elite Series events. There's boats that are wrapped that are $40,000, $50,000.
The College Series, it's 4 national tournaments. They can bring in a limit of bass each day. They'll have to meet a certain size limit.
Had our limit by 8:15.
Really?
The top 20% of the field will move on to the national championship. Everything is leading to the national championship.
There's a wide variety of people that'll show up to the tournaments.
Kind of grew up like me, didn't really tournament fish, and we're just kind of, you know, now really getting into this and getting serious. We're just out there on the weekends, you know, they'll go fishing when it's warm.
You've got people in, you know, their grandpa's boats.
And then you've got the other caliber. No matter if it's 20 degrees and snowing or if it's 75 and sunny, they're going to be out there fishing and catching bass. they've dedicated every resource and every amount of time that they can find to do nothing but to become an MLF or an Elite Series angler, and those are the guys who are going to make it.
Going into high school fishing, I wanted to accomplish something every single year. My freshman year, my partner and I, we won state. Then my sophomore year, my sister and I, we won Angler of the Year. And then my junior year, I was selected to be on the All-American team, which is probably about 300 kids that try out for that team, and only 12 are selected. Then my last year of high school, I went and fished another series and won Angler of the Year on my own.
I sought Dalton out for Drury. He was a Bassmaster High School All-America. And of course, I had known Dalton from fishing local tournaments. He always seemed to beat me, so my goal was to beat him a couple of times, which I haven't done yet.
My goal is to graduate college and get a good job that's in the fishing industry or involved somehow in fishing. But my dream is to be a professional fisherman.
Dalton started fishing around 5 or 6. I remember coming home one time and finding Dalton fishing in our aquarium in our living room. And at that moment I could see this kid has a passion for fishing. Transitioning to college, he has felt the pressure because he was at the top of the level at this circuit. You take these other kids at other colleges, they're at the top of their level, whether it was their state, their wherever division they were fishing in. Anytime you go out on one of these tournaments, you're fishing against the best of the best.
I'm not gonna give up on my dream.
This is going to be our last chance to qualify to Bassmasters College Nationals. A lot on the line.
1477. 1477.
So we just weighed our bag and we're sitting at 1477 and it has us in first right now. We're sitting pretty good, but there's probably going to be a team that'll beat us. But crossing our fingers, no one does.
Well, there's 2 bags that are about 14 and a half right now. We think, starting the day, we think that we had about 14, so we'll be somewhere in the range of first to third right now, I think.
1546, good job.
There's always a chance that somebody is sitting in their boat with a big bag just waiting on the end.
1129, 1129.
Had a rougher day today than we wanted. Kind of stings a little bit.
We should have done better today, didn't quite make the cut.
Leading for a long time with a weight of 1477. Dalton Combs, Jack Rankin. A weight of 1546. Cole Breedan and Cameron Smith. Come on up here, guys. Well, there's your winners. Give them a hand, folks. Great job.
We'll be back next year.
And a 5th year. And a 6th year. Or till they kick us out. Fishing overall as a sport is, I would still say it's like an emerging sport. It's growing at a massive scale. You've got guys who get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to go out and fish these tournaments by massive, Fortune 500 companies who sponsor them. And every time they go out on a tournament day, they're fishing to win $100,000.
8 pounds, 11 ounces, unbelievable! Jordan Lee back-to-back Geico Bassmaster Classic champion.
My first thought was, that's me, that's the goal. And I mean, you look and you see all the guys reporting on it, and what's the first thing they say? He's one of those young guys out of college.
There hasn't really been, a female Bill Dance or a female Kevin Van Dam of fishing. I wish there was. Maybe I'll be one.
Older guys talk about they're worried because you've got kids who grew up from 14 years old, freshman year of high school, fishing big bass tournaments, and they're showing up at 25 years old with as much experience as some of the 35, 40-year-old guys have on these pro circuits.
18 pounds, 5 ounces. One of the biggest bags of the tournaments.
I mean, I see college anglers all the time that come up to me and say, I'm coming for your job.
I want to go to the Classic. That's the ultimate goal. It's always been a lifelong dream, and I'm hoping I can make it there.
I'm using this as kind of a stepping stone to get to the professional level.
The dream's to, fish for a living.
Bassmaster Elite Series has been my dream since I've been a kid.
2019 Carhartt Bassmaster College Series Classic Champ.
These young anglers, they're setting themselves up for the chance at a career, and there was just no platform like that when I started. And you never know who's going to be the next one. That's the question.